Arsenal 2, Fulham 0 then. Matt, sounds routine, was it?
Fairly routine, Jeff. I mean, Arsenal started quite brightly the first 10 minutes, but Fulham actually, for the middle period of that first half, got themselves into the game, started to look a bit threatening. Reether was making some good foraging runs up the right-hand side. Sidwell had a decent strike, which Szczesny did well to save. But second half, Fulham again started slowly, and then once Arsenal got the first goal, they didn't really have much to come back with after that, and they got the second one pretty quickly after two good finishes by Santi Cazorla. And yeah, I think routine is probably the best way to describe it.
Did Arsenal not so much lack urgency in the first half? I mean, was their passing game just too slow? Did they dwell too long?
Yeah, there wasn't any kind of pace to it. It was almost, Fulham were just kind of retreating back to the 18-yard box, and Arsenal were pretty pedestrian in their build-up play, and it was all too congested. They couldn't find those little nick passes. There wasn't enough space for those little passes, the little 1-2s on the edge of the box for them to get any joy from. And it was only really when Cazorla actually injected a little bit of pace into the attack and a lovely little one-touch pass into Cazorla to Wilshere back to Cazorla, and he's just slotted in the bottom corner. From that moment on, you kind of thought that it was going to be 3 points to Arsenal. Fulham had a chance right at the end to make it 2-1 when Darren Bent went through. He got a little bit of a lucky ricochet off of Szczesny. The ball goes across the goal. He runs across to it, goes to knock it in the goal. He actually puts it wide, but as he shoots, Koscielny actually comes in and sides him from behind. Which, if Darren Bent had been making a pass and had passed the ball off, and Koscielny had done that to him, it would have been a yellow card, or we might even have been talking more severe punishment than that. But it seems because you're having a shot and you've missed, it's actually fair game for the defender to come and smash you as hard as he wants. But that's the way it goes.
I suppose the positive from Fulham's point of view is so tight down the bottom there. It's important not to go and get a thumping today.
Yeah, very much so. And after the second one went in pretty quickly after the first, there was maybe a threat of that happening, but they didn't go gung-ho and throw loads of men forward to try and get back in the game. It was a pretty controlled effort at it, really, and 2-0, I think, on the face of it. They'll be disappointed, but they'll be pleased that they didn't take an absolute battering.